Hey everybody, it's Dan from HookahPro.com bringing you a, well, not a shisha review, not a charcoal review. It's actually a hookah review. I recently just got my Dragon hookah from Sahara Smoke, unboxed that today, and I actually wanted to show you guys, do a little review on the actual hookah itself. Now, unlike a Magnum Dizan or a KM, the Sahara Smoke hookahs come so you can fully disassemble them. We have the down stem, the chamber, more of the stem, and then you got a tray tier which comes in several parts. So it's actually really easy to put together. Screws in. Every part has either a rubber grommet to it, so it fits snug, or I forgot. Oops. I just realized I forgot the hose port, but that's not a big deal. I'll actually put that on when I go to smoke it. So as you can see, it's going together fairly quickly. The fact that it disassembles so easily and into so many pieces is going to make cleanup an absolute cinch. I actually cleaned this after I opened it, and while it took me a minute to disassemble it all, it took no time at all to clean each spot. I actually used a small brush and got every part clean. Now, the diameter of these, I'll show you an actual close-up of this in a moment. The diameter, I would actually say, compared to my Magni Dizan, Sahara's got a beat just slightly, if not by a hair. Now, when it comes to a KM, however, let's take a look here. Honestly, I can't tell too much of a difference. Let me bring these closer. We'll do a comparison here. You have the Magni Dizan over here and the Sahara Smoke Hookah over here. And then let me grab the KM. Let me get them centered here. The KM looks a little bit larger because of that bell, but honestly, I can't tell too much of a difference if I can actually ever get them close. Putting them together end to end, they seem relatively close to each other. So, you know, when it comes to that, it should smoke just like a KM. Now, one of the things I was pretty amazed about is if you look at the difference of size of the vases here. I have a KM large vase here, and I have the medium-sized vase, the Dragon. The Dragon's heavier. Really, it is decently heavier. I could probably throw this a lot farther, which I would never do, than this would go. And the fact that it's bell-shaped at the bottom, it actually is a lot sturdier. If I just do this kind of test, the KM, you know, with the right leverage at top, it's going to tip over. Not so much with the Sahara Smoke. I just love the new vase look. It's absolutely stunning. The color, the video probably doesn't do this justice, guys. Let me get close. It is see-through, which I like. It's just a beautiful amber color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it all together and start smoking out of it and give you guys a test on that. Alright guys, I'm back. I have everything set up. Due to the fact that this is a Sahara Smoke hookah, I decided to pack it with some Hookah, my custom blend that I had entered into the contest, which unfortunately didn't win, but hey, there's always next year. Unfortunately, the hose didn't quite smell right. I'm still trying to deep clean that out. Kind of has a very rubbery taste to it, so unfortunately I am using a social smoke hose because, well, it's like the June, the more great huge open draw, which the Sahara Smoke hose seems to have as well, but I just didn't want to take a chance smoking out of it just yet. Let me take a hit for you guys. Nice, easy draw. Literally, I've been smoking this for about 5 minutes now. All I do is I put the hose to the mouth, and I just inhale like I'm breathing, and I'm getting big clouds out of it. The clouds will get better because, as I said, I've only had the bowl going for about 5 minutes now. But huge, easy draw. Exactly like I get out of my KM, exactly like I get out of my MZ. You know, so I got to give that in itself, the draw, a 10 out of 10. It's perfect. Nice wide gauge to it. No effort whatsoever. One thing that is a little deceiving, when I was filling up the base, couldn't quite tell because of the curvature where exactly the water level was to the stem. So I had to keep putting it in, pulling it out. That's what she said. There you guys go. Until I saw kind of the water level was about an inch or so. Put a little bit more water in, kept doing that. It is a little deceiving. The water line is about where my finger is, and here's the top of the base. However, it is a common chamber hookah. So all the way up to here is actually the chamber. All the hoses and the purge valve share the same chamber. So you do get more than it looks like, unlike a KM, where pretty much the bottom of the stem, or the bottom of the, this part of the stem is where your hose port starts. So you do get a little bit more room than it looks, and it's actually not that bad. Now, for the purge, it has a very big ball, BB-like ball in there, larger than I've seen on most purge valves. But the purge, let's see how easy it is. Not even half a breath and it's already cleared out. Which some may say, oh, it's not big enough, you don't have enough smoke in there, it's not enough room. You know what, honestly, it's perfect. So I got to give the purge, you know, a 10 out of 10. Didn't have to replace the ball. It is a plastic BB, so it's not going to rust or anything like, you know, a lot of people replace their purge valve balls with, because they do tend to rust out or stick. But I don't see an issue with this as of yet. It is only my first time smoking out of it. It's as natural as breathing, guys. Honestly, if you have any doubts, there's a few of us that are going to put these through some rigorous testing. I believe that Photo was going to get one, Photolinger, and he was just going to leave his in the base with water in it for like a month straight. I plan on every day getting home, if I'm not going to smoke out of it, at least filling the base up, putting it in, let it sit for at least a month or so. Each night for an hour or 2 or 3 hours maybe, depending on how long I feel like it for the night. And we'll see how it is. They do, these hookahs are no longer, the stems are no longer stainless steel plated. They're pure stainless steel now. So there shouldn't be an issue. Maybe some water spotting, anything like that. But hey, that's, you know, natural occurrence by putting it in water. It's perfect, guys. My only, I don't want to say it's a concern. The only thing is the down stem that you see right here is still the stainless steel, while everything else is the shiny black finish. I would have liked this part up here at least to be that shiny black finish. I know the bottom part would have been difficult, strictly for the fact that you don't want to paint something and then put it in the water because it's going to come off. But kind of would have liked this part right here to be finished like the rest of this. You can get 3 different colors. I got the black. They also have a gold, which looks stunning, but I'm not too much into the gold color. And I believe they just have a straight silver. So I'm sure the silver and the silver would go well. But, you know, this will grow on me. I definitely like the look of it. I was just expecting something slightly different. So overall, guys, right now, I'm going to give this hookah a 9 out of 10. Strictly for the fact that it's going to be a 10 out of 10 once I see the quality, how well it resists any type of rust, if it is ever going to rust, which I doubt it. So, you know, I'm going to post another video of basically a time-lapse photo of the stem so you guys can see whether or not the quality has changed. Definitely check out mine, IMC, and Photolinger when he gets his up, which will be in a month and a half from now, when we decide whether or not there's going to be issues with them down the line. Which I'm really hoping there won't be. Sorry. Interesting neighbors. So, definitely go over to Sahara Smoke. Check out their new line of hookahs. They got some gorgeous vases. Something that's going to match the look of everybody's looking for. Different styles of vases. They have these. They have regular vases. They have some that look like bohos. So, check them out, guys. For those of you who had a bad experience in the past, I hope maybe one day that they'll be able to regain a good light in your guys' eyes. So check them out, guys. SaharaSmoke.com. I'm loving it so far, so I'm sure you guys will be seeing this more often in my reviews. This has been Dan from HookahPro.com, your ultimate source for everything hookah. See you guys around.